They didn't break you. They trained you. Stop scrolling. This is your message if it sounds like you. And if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm Freya Harmony, and I speak the truth that they want left unspoken to help you tap into your power, protection, prosperity, and peace. I have 2 decks today. It's like whatever hurt that they gave to you, you adapted to it. You got better at everything, at surviving everything that they threw at you, to the point where you're now a professional at survival mode. I feel like that's a part of you that you rejected, or you're in the process of rejecting. Take what resonates. And that's why when everything's falling apart, that's why when the shit hits the fan, you're calm, you're focused, you're meticulous. Inside scoop. That's what it is. You handle it like it's nothing, and you even clean up afterwards, and then everything calms down. And when it's fine, when the adrenaline finally catches up, that's the part that doesn't start flooding in until after you get through the situation. That's when your mind starts racing. You feel scattered. You feel like you can't just focus on the way you did before when you were in that situation. And now you're just trying to figure it out, but with that adrenaline and everything that's hitting you now after the fact, you're trying to figure out what you did wrong, the situation you were in, like how is this your karma? And baby, it's not always you. It's not you. Sometimes you have to realize that you're actually carrying the consequences of other people's choices, other people's actions, and that's one of the hardest things to take. Because if you had done it, okay, fine. But the fact that they're doing it and you're being punished, that's so hard. And it doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're missing pieces. What it means is you were trained to handle the bullshit that they put on you. They blamed it on you. You've just been conditioned for survival so much. And now you see it. So when they do that to you, you swallow it, you run it off, you start projecting your goodness onto them the way that they trained you to do. Meanwhile, they're projecting all of their badness onto you. It's stuff you should have never had to go through, let alone that last part. You learned how to explain every lie that they told to stick with their narrative. And every boundary that they crossed, you learned to think that you deserved that shit. You did not. Here's another truth. Nobody wants me to say it out loud. Fake accounts and the tower. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not missing pieces of who you are. You are not broken. You've just been conditioned for survival because those people abused you and gave you no other choice but to survive. That's why for you, chaos feels normal. That's why peace feels unfamiliar. That's why you're so scared when it comes in and want to move on. Because your system learns what it takes just to stay alive. And if it can't function that way, it doesn't know how. But it also became the thing that's slowly killing you, the part of you that needs to heal. You're alert, always bracing, always ready for something to go wrong. Always ready to handle that thing that falls apart next. It's not on you. And once you decide to put all that down and you get used to living in peace where that survival mode isn't going to hit you, when you learn how to function in a time of peace instead of chaos, there's no going back. There's no exhaustion dressed up as strength because you found it. And everybody's going to push back on you every single time because in their minds, they believe you need to be the one to take it. Healing isn't about becoming somebody new. It's about taking that same version of you and using it to get up, get better, without survival mode going on, to be able to do that. You're the one that can handle everything. And learning how to exit that and exist in a moment of peace where nothing is wrong, there's nothing to fix, and being okay with that, you'll start getting CPTSD triggers before somebody comes in to start some shit with you. You're not going back because you realized you're not broken. You were just trained the wrong way. And next in your healing journey, you learn how to live without needing chaos to access your power. And that was your abuser's biggest fear, because they no longer have control over you when that happens. They can no longer say bad things about you when that happens. And if this sounded like you, it absolutely is for you. Book with me, link in my bio. Don't forget to check out The Witch's Genesis on Amazon. Thank you for listening. Love you, miss you, bye. Have a great day.